Um, so what did I just watch? Hey up guys, S-Man here, back at it again with another video, and today I'm reviewing the first episode of Pokemon Horizons, and wow, all I gotta say is, it was really good. But make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this in the future, because I will be reviewing every episode of Horizon moving forward. But yeah, let's get right into the review. Before I say anything else, all I gotta say is that OP is fire. I love the focus on each character, their Pokemon, and just the whole vibe of the OP. It seems really fun. Now, let's get actually into the episode. But first off, I love Liko. I'm sorry, it's one episode with her, but I already love her. I think her characterization was amazing this episode. Those scenes where like she's always like walking around awkwardly at the bus stop, like thinking the girl's waving there, so she goes the wave back just for it to like not be to her. I think that was amazing. Like it just shows Liko is like a shy, awkward girl who needs to get out of her comfort shell. And what's gonna do that? Pokemon. And the Pokemon that's gonna help Liko is her Sprigatito, which I love their relationship. I love how it's like more just Liko can't control Sprigatito, and Sprigatito doesn't really want to do anything Liko orders it to. But over time, they start gaining more respect for each other because we don't know how long it took for the explorers and the Volt Crashers to find Liko. For all we know, she could have been at school for like a month or two at that point. So we would have basically missed out a whole month of Liko and Sprigatito bonding and getting to know each other. And the little details like Liko keeping track of where Sprigatito sleeps, those were really good and just shows how good of a trainer Liko is going to be to Sprigatito. I also love how we see Liko is starting off as a trainer. She loses her first battle against her friend, which I think the name is Anne. I also love her character. She seems so fun and supportive. I really hope we get to see more of her, but I don't know. If Liko decides to like drop out of school, I don't know if we're gonna end up seeing her, which will be sad. But yeah, we see Liko suck early on, and like over time, her and Sprigatito learn to work together and learn move. I think it was Leaf Storm. I could be wrong. I haven't watched it subbed. I watched it raw this morning, and woohoo, it was a great time. But yeah, overall, I love Liko and Sprigatito, and I can't wait to see more of them. But the next part I really want to talk about is Liko's pendant. Like, what was that? For those who don't know, Liko jumps off a roof with Sprigatito as a Mifio and Freed fight, and right before they get hit by a Psycho Cut, like a shield blocks them, and a Terrapagos looking Pokemon is there. We haven't seen anything yet of the DLC, so we don't know if this is Terrapagos form or a Terrapagos pre-evolution. Whatever it is, that's really interesting. This is probably how people felt when they saw Ho for the first time, and I love that we see a new Pokemon in the first episode. Yeah, but besides the Terrapagos, I really hope they go more into this pendant and why Freed and the Explorers both want it. We really, or for all I know, they could have in the sub, which I'll say if they did while editing, but we don't know why they would want the pendant yet. I'm assuming because they know it's something to do with terrestrialization, but we don't know for sure. But speaking on Freedom's crew, I love them. I don't remember most of their names, but I really like them. I think they're an interesting group, and I can't wait to focus on them more. Especially Freed. Freed had two amazing battles in this episode: Charizard versus Ceruledge, and the Captain versus Ceruledge. I'm sorry, Ash's Pikachu, but I respect the Captain way more than you. For real, the Captain put in work though, and I really think it was a good moveset. Volt Tackle, Thunder Punch, and Double Team. Ash's Pikachu really walked so the Captain could run. Aside from Freed, we don't really get to know most of the characters. I don't even know if they said their names. I know some of them, but that's just from the promotion materials. And at most, I know some of their teams. There are also Pokemon on the ship that I don't know who they belong to yet, like that Fuecoco. Is that gonna be Royce? Or not? Is it the Coal Engine Girls? Also, while talking about Pokemon on the ship, I love some of the uses they had. The Noctowl being navigations. I don't know whose Noctowl that is. They didn't even tell it in the opening. But I loved that it was being navigation. And the Nose Pass being used as a compass by Freed. That was incredible. The Slugma and Charizard combo to heat up the engine, really good. With Fuecoco being really cute. Besides, whose Fuecoco is that? And why was there a Quaxley on the ship? That's really my questions right now. The little Rockruff seemed like fun, and I just can't wait to get to see more of all these characters and their Pokemon. But there's really one more major group of characters, and that was Amithio and the other two explorers. I don't know. Amithio seems interesting. I can't wait to see more of him. He seems like an edgy Gladian type where he's working with an evil team, but he might have an ulterior motive, but we're not yet sure. And the other two, I really just think they're there. I don't really see anything interesting about them yet. They just seem like regular grunts, but with more time, we're probably gonna get more personality from them. And especially with next episode, we're exploring their headquarters to get Sprigatito back. Because at the end of the episode, Amithio just kidnaps Sprigatito. Amithio is serious about getting this pendant. That's why I want to know more about him. And is he gonna be a villain, or a rival to Liko? But to be honest, that's really all I have to say. We haven't got really into it yet. We just this episode was more to set up the plot with the explorers and the Rising Volt Crashers. I don't know the name like for sure yet. I'll get it right eventually. Wanting the pendant sets up Liko as a character in her journey with Sprigatito. We haven't even seen Roy yet. That's the funniest part. The second main character isn't even going to be a character till I'm assuming like episode 3 or 4, if depending on how the numbering is. But yeah, I really like this episode. Great start to a series. I'll give it a 9 out of 10, and I can't wait to see where the series goes. I'm already interested in all these characters, want to learn a lot more about them. Yeah, hope you guys like this video. Subscribe for more like this in the future. S-Man